So I'm going to do Pisces. What the heck? So these fall out. What the hell does this mean here? What's going on here? There's a better choice. A brand new start or something passionate. Velvet. Take a break. Take time for yourself. Adjust to this, whatever this is. Take time to get away and be alone. Meditate. Look at things differently. This is like preparing for, it's like getting enough rest, taking care of you, physically, emotionally, spiritually, all those things. With this kind of crap here, you definitely need this card. It's good. So also, it shows that you are walking away from these troubled times. You're leaving this burden behind you. That's what I see. But you are also actively letting go of things that no longer serve you. So there are things that you've thought about that could be bothering us. These things that we've gone through things, all of us. We've had burdens, all of us. We've all been ripped off. We've all done things, made mistakes. We've all made wrong choices, caused burdens. We've all had, and then we end up with these kind of things that we have to deal with. We have to get away. We have to deal with the energy that is of these things that surround us that no longer work for us. So that's what it shows you're going to do. You're going to move on from the things that no longer work. The divorce queen, she is like ready to say, she puts a line in the sand and she says, okay, there's boundaries here. You do not pass these boundaries. And if somebody does, she will authoritatively, tell them by no means they're going to get away with it. So she's like an authority figure. And it's kind of like energy that is like overbearing to some people. The energy could have too much force. It's a very strong force. And look at, she's bringing justice to you. That's awesome. Just awesome. That's so good. And then the Queen of Wands saying, be balanced, use your creativity, use your knowledge of things, be open to receiving the things that you are supposed to receiving now, learning, growing, balancing, being positive, have confidence in yourself. And look at, there's more energy of the wand, so fire energy. The king and the queen of fire, of wands, so a lot of passion. They would balance each other out. I do believe that they need to focus their attention on just completing whatever it is that they need to complete to keep it light and keep it real. Be on the path of least resistance. What you can do, you do. And make sure it's for your highest good and everybody else. And that way we keep going forward and we take little baby steps at a time and we get somewhere. One little step at a time. Every time we take a step, at least we're doing something. We're getting further and further toward our goal, because that's our goal. To have balance, to have fairness, justice, and all this. Ace of Wands. That's good. I'm hanging on to that. Wheel of Fortune. There could be trouble. Travel. Trouble. I said there could be trouble. There could be trouble about travel for some reason. I feel like there could be trouble and travel are coming out together. So I would say be open to options when it comes to travel. Have patience. Give yourself the ability to make it home and have your dreams come true. Make yourself the priority. Make your everything good. This is like working on your dreams coming true. So this is like hanging on to the good fortune of your dreams coming true. With this new start, wow, this is incredible. New start, this is really, really good. Pisces, well. Yeah, because I'm wishing you good, so I'm doing a good reading here. Because I do, I wish you the best. So hang on to good fortune. I said there's possibility of trouble with travel. I say just be... I guess if you have to travel nowadays, you just have to look out for the other guy. You have to be patient and keep your head in a good place, and you know, make sure you have good armor on. And the armor is positive thinking and light. Look at that. This is a really, really good thing. Look at that. Look at it's yes. You're gonna get this if you want it. But you are hanging on for, so you have to stay grounded and Wheel of Fortune. Four coins. So you're hanging on to something here. There's a little bit of, looks like there's that you might be planning on traveling a lot. Maybe that's part of your plan. Maybe that would help you to feel good. I'd say if you can and you have the capability to do it, do it. Travel can't ever be a bad thing. It's only a good thing. When I said there's trouble, I meant just, I don't know, glitches here and there. Just be willing to, you know, go with the flow. Just, you know, be willing to, you know, respect things that at the last minute. After all, it is the season to be jolly and everybody's traveling. So at this time we have to be aware of, you know, that. So I'm just going to say that is the most positive way to leave that, and that is true. And that's how I look at it. Can't be any worse than that for trouble with travel. So don't accept anything that's where it's always, you know, take the high road. Always accept only the best. If you okay, so these are fill out, and this could be that there is an older gentleman, father-like figure, who you're going to meet while you're out. And this person might be might be a romantic interest, if you could believe that, but yet he might not seem interested at first. So I don't know, you would have to get to know this person. Anybody, I say to always take the time to get to know somebody. Use judgment wisely when you are meeting new people. A lot of times people who are not good for you are going to really try to come in and foul up the judgment, and then they leave you out in the cold because they're not good people to begin with. So then you're left with this anxiety. You're balancing you know, logical with emotional needs. There's little things and big things, and it feels like too many things. So then it ends up where we're frustrated, yet we know we're doing the right thing. We know we have to continue on this path of love, and that's really the answer right there, love. But at the same time, love ourselves and forgive ourselves, and always be willing to be the best partner for ourselves, because we always have ourselves to be a partner too. I believe this is telling you there is a lot of love for you to enjoy, and your hopes and fears is just enjoying life, being grateful, being happy to be alone, being strong in yourself, not worrying so much about others. It's time to take care of you and make yourself the priority in this situation. I really feel like it is, because for others to see you as this, excuse me, this really should be, for others to see as this is really how you should see yourself. Not, to me it seems screwed up that others are looking at you as if you're their brand new start. And that's great if these people are desirable. Like this older guy, for instance, he possibly is desirable. But you're not going to find him in your usual places. You're just going to have to get out and, I guess what it's saying is the usual thing that we do. And when we sit around all the time, we barely get out. We just run to the store and home, run to the store and home. We never go anyplace different. It's saying to go someplace different if you want to get an idea of the kind of people you'll meet, because this is really good practice just to go into different stores, go different places. That way you'll meet different type of people and have this energy about you where you're controlled and you're he looks so good, doesn't he? I mean, this guy looks good. Look at his face. Focus here. Come on, I'm waiting for it to focus. Is it not going to? It's not gonna. I focus on it. He's like really looking at me, and I feel a real connection. I feel like this guy, there's like this spiritual sense about this guy. I think that if you send out to the universe the type of love that you're looking for, and you have a list of what you're looking for in a person, these type of people that leave you out in the cold and leave you high and low and make you feel like this, these people are going to go away. I mean, it's one thing to help people and be there for people, but to see yourself as the worthy person you are is what I really see here that needs to be done, because this frustration is because I feel like you're not valuing enough of and tempering yourself. You need to take care. I feel like both these really mean a lot right here. I know the majority of people who watch this probably are women. That's what it says, like 80% women. Don't discount it if you're a guy and you're very manly. I swear to God, I feel some guys looking at me right through this guy's eyes today. And the energy in this card is very wise, and it's attentive and nice, and you listen to me, and it feels good that you listen to me. And if that's the kind of energy that Pisces wants to run into, this is the kind of guy that you'll run into. You know, this would be great to have him. Yeah, you want to have somebody who will listen to you. And you want to be able to get out. You want to be able to meet these people. So, these kind of things, I feel like we need to just work on ourselves. Just think about the things. This is the time to reflect, to go back in time. We're going to think about things that have happened to us over the years at this time, between now and Christmas. The things that we've gone through, the mistakes we've made, we got to forgive ourselves for. Karma is really very, I feel that all the things that we have in our life is everything we've created, so we have to think about all this stuff and see why this is that way and why that's that way, and which way this way is going and that way that way's going, or why is this. This could just mean too that you just have to be patient. For sure, Temperance says be patient. Alright, I'm going to read you, oops, Pisces, and then that flew out. So Judgment. Judgment. So it's possible that there's some, this is saying, this card is like a saying to follow the best, do what's right because it's right. Follow the rules. Do what's right, what's expected of a person in your position. It's possible that there's some harsh judgment going on right now. Maybe you're being too harsh on yourself. With this here, makes me think that's true. So what crosses you? Five of coins. So what crosses you right now? You feel left out. You feel misunderstood or something. Five of coins. It actually says that it's possibly a time to talk to somebody about these issues. Not sure. Anxiety, balancing, temperance. A star. There's hope. Keep the hope there. There's a new beginning that is challenging. Well, people see you as the ace of coins. That's interesting. Ace of coins. That people would see you as the ace of coins, like an opportunity to. This is really kind of has me upset that that people would see you as the ace of coins. This means that it's possible that people are looking at you as if you're a means to an end, is what I'm getting from that energy. Though I'm not sure. It's possible that they could see you as their dreams come true, that everything could be made good and true with you. And whoever is looking at you as if you're the Ace of Pentacles. The hopes and fears. Being happily alone, being happily single, happily self-employed, enjoying life, being grateful for every little thing. It turns out with the Eight of Swords, or the Eight of Swords, these are wands, the Eight of Wands, which is, actually it could be frustration, feeling like you've done all kinds of things toward building something and you don't see any results yet. I feel this is saying to be patient. There's two cards up here at the top. Both represent, well, this represents trying to balance something and being patient about it. You're trying to mix something up, and there's angelic help, there's a higher learning, higher energy here. It's really good. The thing that bothers me about this is that the effort you've put into it, it may seem like that you have done a lot for, and you don't see any effort for it. So let's go ahead and, alright, so I'm going to go ahead and ask these cards to bring me, what is this? Just fill out. This is a big deal. I feel like this is a big deal.